Hello, my dear grandchildren. I have a Christmas story here that I'd like to read for you. It's by Shirley Hughes and it's called Lucy and Tom at Christmas. Isn't that a beautiful tree that they're decorating? It's very shiny, even on the book is shiny. Can you see? See if I can get the light to touch it just right. All these red parts are very shiny. There's Tom. He's putting something on the tree. And there's Lucy, and she's doing the same thing. Do you like to put ornaments on the tree? They have some presents wrapped under the tree. And that just looks beautiful. There we go. There we can see the shine. So beautiful. Christmas trees are pretty. All right, Lucy and Tom at Christmas. There's a stocking all full of goodies. Let's read. There the children are. Christmas is coming. Lucy and Tom are helping to stir the Christmas pudding. As they stir, they each make a wish. I think Christmas is one of the nicest times to do some fun cooking or baking. Maybe you can help a grown-up at your house to do some cooking or baking for Christmas. It smells good and it's fun to do. Decorate some cookies or make a cake. Or we like to have cinnamon rolls at our house for Christmas morning. There's lots of different things that you can do to help cook or bake at Christmas time, like Lucy and Tom are. What's this? See the children looking out the window? The children are looking out the window, and there's their mom. It says the postman comes to the house. That's the mail carrier, see? Somebody who's bringing the mail for them. The postman comes to the house more often than usual. He brings cards wishing them all a Merry Christmas, and sometimes parcels too. These have to be hidden away until Christmas Day comes. A parcel would be like a box or a package, maybe a Christmas present. And there are the children watching. They want to know what it is that came, that the mail carrier brought. Lucy and Tom are making their own Christmas cards with pictures of robins and Christmas trees on them. And you see the children painting. Do you enjoy painting? Painting can be a lot of fun. Tom has his jar full of water there that he can dip his paintbrush in. And Lucy's really concentrating, isn't she? Look at the pretty card she's already made with a robin on it. That's really nice. Good job, kids. They've made some paper chains too to make the house look pretty. Mom is putting up some green leaves. See, she's got the paper chains and the leaves. At our house, we usually put up tinsel and lights in a lot of different places, not just on the Christmas tree. But anything like that will make the room look pretty, make the house look pretty and ready for Christmas. On the hall table, there we go. On the hall table, they've put a crib with Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, the three kings, the shepherds, and a donkey and a cow. Lucy and Tom have cut out a big gold paper star to hang over them and put pretend cotton wool snow all around. So there are the three kings, and Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, and a donkey and a cow and the shepherds in all their pretend snow. Those are reminders of the first Christmas. Let's see, they have presents for everybody in the family. Lucy has a sparkly brooch for Mum. It's like a pin that her mother can wear. An eraser in the shape of a dog for Dad to take to his office. A comb in a case for Granny with A for Allison on it, because that's Granny's name. A handkerchief for Grandpa with J for John on it, because that's Grandpa's name. And a shiny blue car for Tom. Very nice presents. Tom has a mug for Mum to have her tea out of, a smart bow tie on an elastic for Dad, a calendar for Granny, which he made at nursery school. Oh, sorry, that is the calendar. My mistake. A calendar for Granny, which he made at nursery school. A packet of seeds, that makes more sense, for Grandpa to grow flowers from when the spring comes. And a pen. That's a fancy pen, isn't it? A pen for Lucy, which changes into different colors. My, so many colors. So many colors. We have, let's see, pink, green, orange, blue, red, another green, purple, and yellow. That's a lot of colors. And the pen apparently changes to all of those colors. I think Lucy will like that present, won't she? Lucy and Tom have wrapped up their presents already. Tom hides his in a different place every day. See how he's changing where he puts them? And every day, oh, he's changing it over and over again, isn't he? And every day he asks Lucy to guess what her present is going to be. He looks pretty happy with himself, so I'm thinking that maybe Lucy hasn't been able to guess it yet. Tom's feeling pretty clever about that because Lucy hasn't been able to guess yet what he got for her. They talk a lot about the presents they hope they're going to get for Christmas. It's like they're writing some Christmas lists down. Mum helps them both to write letters to Father Christmas, that's Santa Claus, and post them up the chimney. That's different. I've heard of putting them in the mail, but apparently what they do is to put them up the chimney. Well, since Santa comes down the chimney, that makes good sense that he would get a letter that goes up the chimney. Very interesting. Oh, there's a knock at the door. Some big children have come to sing carols. They're singing some Christmas songs for everyone. Looks like Lucy went to open the door. And there's Tom at the table. I think he's helping. I think he's helping his mom. Looks like, oh, Mom's busy making Christmas cookies, isn't she? Mom's working hard on a lot of Christmas cookies, and I think the children are helping her, Lucy and Tom. But now Lucy's gone to answer the door so they can listen to the children sing Christmas carols. One afternoon, a band comes to their street to play Christmas music. Lucy and Tom run out to watch. They know some of the tunes. They can sing Silent Night, Away in a Manger, and Once in Royal David's City. I know Silent Night and I know Away in a Manger. I don't know Once in Royal David's City. I might have to listen to that sometime. Can you see all of the instruments that people are playing? They're playing and they're also singing. I see horns. There's a tambourine. More horns here, right? And people are playing music, and Lucy and Tom are watching and listening. Maybe they're singing along too. What do you think? Since they know some of the songs, they can sing along. Oh boy, look at this picture. Lots to see in this picture. I'll read the words and then we'll look at all the parts of the picture. Lucy and Tom go to the market with Dad to choose a Christmas tree. There are crowds of people. The lights are shining out, excuse me, and the shops and stalls are full of exciting things. So here's some children looking in a toy store. And all the people shopping. Lots and lots of people out shopping and enjoying the season. Buying presents for each other and just being glad to be out sharing this time. And there's Dad with Lucy and Tom. And they've got a Christmas tree that they're buying, don't they? There's the lady who's selling them the Christmas tree. And they're buying it, and they'll take it home and decorate it. These are all the other things that they could buy. Some fruit there, some smaller trees. They're getting a nice big one, aren't they? It's much taller than Lucy and Tom. Let's see. Christmas Eve has come at last. There's the family. Dad gets home early, and together they hang all sorts of pretty, glittering things on the tree. Then they arrange the parcels underneath it. So there's their kitty. There's their presents for each other. And here are the children, just like we saw in the picture on the front cover, helping to decorate the tree. I hope you got to help decorate your tree this year, because it's just a lot of fun. Make it look so beautiful. And this is something that they're doing, all of them together, right? Lucy and Tom and their mom and dad. Very nice. All right, let's see. The children are looking out the window. Now it's bedtime. Lucy and Tom hang up their stockings at the end of their beds. They look out at the sky. It's beginning to snow. Mom says, "Good, it's going to be a white Christmas." Lucy and Tom are far too excited to go to sleep. How can you get to sleep when Father Christmas may be coming? There's one bed. We can't see where the other bed is right now. Look at this picture. But somehow or other, they do fall asleep. When they wake up, it's very early and still dark. It's Christmas Day. Has Father Christmas come? Yes, he has. Lucy and Tom feel into their stockings and pull out the presents, one by one. See some of the things that they got from their stockings? See little dolls and what else is here? Some fruit. Looks like a little Star Wars guy down here for Tom. And what else do we have here? Oh, maybe some new crowns for Lucy. What else does she have? Oh, these are fun. These make music. She can make music with those. You shake them and they make music. More things to open there. Looks like a little mouse. You see it, little mouse here? Oh, I didn't see the helicopter. I missed that. Helicopter. Children look excited about those presents, don't they? Lucy and Tom go along to Mom and Dad's room to show them what Father Christmas has brought. Sorry, I got a glare on the page. But it's a bit too soon for them yet. Imagine not wanting to wake up early on Christmas Day. Lucy and Tom go back to their room and play with their new toys. Well, it's nice that Lucy and Tom are ready to be patient. Looks like Mom and Dad are still very tired. Maybe wait just a little bit. They'll wake up soon, right? Oh, I didn't see that this little Star Wars toy has a pull string, so you can pull it along on the ground behind you. You know what? I thought those were for shaking and making music, but they're not. They're the handles for a jump rope. I see it better now. Well, either one would be a fun toy, right? Little shakers or a jump rope. I think Lucy will have fun with that. Now Mom and Dad have woken up. They all hug each other. Christmas has really begun. They brought their toys in to show their Mom and Dad. It's a truck and a soccer ball and some other toys there. Wow. It's a fancy headdress that Tom has, isn't it? He looks like some kind of a chieftain. And wow, look at all these animals that Lucy has to play with. She has a whole farm there. That looks wonderful. All right, Christmas has really begun. All right. After breakfast, they look out. It's white everywhere and very cold, but the sun comes out as they walk to church. Looks like a lot of the neighbors are out too, aren't they? Wishing each other a Merry Christmas, saying hello, waving to each other. That's nice, isn't it? When they are at home again, there's all the people that they're seeing. When they are at home again, lots of people arrive. Granny and Grandpa, Granny's old friend, Mrs. Barlow, who lives all by herself, Auntie Jill and Uncle Rob and their little baby, Elizabeth. That's 10 people for dinner. Everyone helps to get it ready. So there's their dad taking some coats from people. And they've got their granny and their grandfather and Mrs. Barlow and Auntie Jill and Uncle Rob, and their little baby's name is Elizabeth. Looks like Tom is saying hello to Elizabeth. That's a nice crowd to have for Christmas dinner, isn't it? Oh, look at them all there. They all sit down round the table to eat roast turkey, Christmas pudding, and lots of other delicious things. Afterwards, they pull crackers. Now, pulling crackers is something that most people don't do here. But in England, where this story is from, that's part of the Christmas tradition. Part of the celebration is to pull these things, and you can see the children doing it. You pull them real hard, and they make a noise. They make a little banging noise or popping noise when you pull them apart, but then they also have a little present inside of them. So afterwards, they pull crackers. There are some loud bangs, but Mrs. Barlow doesn't mind a bit. She says she doesn't hear as well as she used to, and she just smiles and smiles. Children are enjoying it, aren't they? And enjoying that lovely meal they had together. It's good to share a meal like that with other people. Makes it more of a celebration. After everything is cleared away, Lucy and Tom give out a present for everyone from underneath the tree. What a lot of surprises. This is the present from Lucy to Grandpa, and from Tom to baby Elizabeth. Looks like maybe that's a present for, is that Grandma? No, that might be Auntie Jill. And then maybe this is Grandma. That's right, because Tom made the calendar for his grandma. Right? There's something for Uncle Rob, and even something for Mrs. Barlow. Isn't that nice? Elizabeth only likes the wrapping paper on her present. She goes off to sleep in the middle of it, like a hamster. That's funny. She's not very interested in the present. She just likes the wrapping paper. See, Lucy's trying to help her open it. But all she wants to play with is the paper. Babies sometimes do that. They like the paper and they like the boxes because they're pretty and shiny. The paper is all pretty and shiny. And she gets so tired out from trying to open that present and playing with that pretty wrapping paper that she falls asleep in the middle of it. Babies can sleep in some very funny places. Uh-oh, what's wrong with Tom? Christmas can be quite tiring. Tom gets very excited about his presents and rather cross. Maybe he's had too many sweets and he's been up since very, very early and he's crying a little bit. Do you see that? Got a little tear in his eye. He's tired. It's been a big day. So he and Grandpa go for a walk together in the snow, just the two of them. The sun is very big and red. Do you think that will help Tom feel better? A walk outdoors can really help a lot of people feel better when they don't feel very well. Just kind of helps clear your head a little bit. I think that's a good idea. Oh, this is a big picture. I'll show you this part of it and then we'll look at the rest in a minute. When they get home again, all the family sit round the fire and play heads, bodies, and legs. The first person draws a head and folds over the paper. The next person draws a body. The next person draws some legs, and the last person chooses a name. When they're all finished and the papers are opened out, there are some very funny looking pictures. Lucy calls her person Uncle Rob, and Tom calls his Father Christmas. Now it's time to light the tree. So let's see, there's Uncle Rob and Auntie, who was it? Auntie somebody. Whoops. Auntie Jill, there we go, sorry. Uncle Rob and Auntie Jill and baby Elizabeth. And Lucy and Tom's dad. There's Grandpa sitting with Tom and Mrs. Barlow and Grandma and their mom, and there's Lucy and their pretty Christmas tree. That's nice, isn't it? Everybody looks very relaxed. On earth, peace, goodwill toward men. It's dark outside. The lights shine out into the street. Merry Christmas, Lucy and Tom. Merry Christmas, everyone. There's Tom saying Merry Christmas. There's their beautiful tree. And there's Lucy. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that story. I love you.